Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We are not doing a drive today. Instead, we are going to take a look at a truck that I've had a few people request that I go through in the shop. We've already done a drive with this. This is the Kenworth T800 from Moiza Mods. And people wanted to know a little bit more because they seem to be a little bit on the fence whether they're going to get it or not. So we're going to take a thorough look through it in the shop here. We'll go through all the options inside and out so you know exactly what options you guys are going to have if you purchase this mod. So let's go ahead and get started. So starting off with the cabin, we've got an option for day cab. We can do a modular, which is basically just putting a sleeper on it. And we can do that. Notice how there's no window here. Boom, we can get it with a window. And we can do the same thing with the flat top cab. We can throw a window on it. Sometimes that helps. Moving on to chassis, you get two. Would you like it large or extra large? Alright, engine and transmission, that is to your taste. Let's go ahead and take care of the inside first. There aren't any options for this. It's just an old interior because it is an older model. This is one of the reasons that I kind of gravitated to this, because there are a lot of T800s out there. Not a lot, but there are a few key players that are out there, and they all kind of look the same in terms of like the dashboard and everything, unless there's one that I'm missing. This had a completely unique feel because it is an older model of truck, and I wanted something that was gonna look unique. I actually gravitate towards the old ones anyway. Let's go ahead and look at the accessories for the interior. Steering wheels. This was part of an update that he did Christmas Eve 2023, and I'll just kind of go through these where he added a ton of steering wheels. By the way, he also has, so looks like there's, what, 9 or 10 here. He also has a separate mod where it's just a steering wheel pack. I think he's charging like $5 for it. Pretty reasonable, but I think there's like over 20 steering wheels, and I believe there may even be different components where you could break it down and even replace the hub in the center and things like that. So definitely look at Moiza Mods on Facebook for all the updates. I'll have a link down to his Facebook page in the description. Ventilation, we can do duty or we can do chrome. Gauge covers, 3 options: standard, chrome, and where the chrome connects, chrome 2. You can also change out the dashboard, and these are kind of mixed up, so let me go through them. It's basically chrome or wood. So here's wood 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then for the chrome, here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's kind of your options. I think that was also part of the Christmas Eve update that a couple months ago that he threw in here. For the tack, we can either do chrome or duty. I guess we'll leave it chrome because we made the other ones chrome as well. Glove box. Well, we had that originally as wood. I'll go through the options again here. So we probably want it to match what's going on in the dash. We could do it with this tufting here in black, brown, natural, and red. Or we could go up and we can do it in chrome. And here's two. It's very hard to tell the difference between these, just visually, between duty and plastic. Looks like they just kind of changed color, but you do have options for this glove box to match the dash. I'll just have it go chrome. We can change out the floor. We have carpet 1 and carpet 2. Then you've got a bunch of different a bunch of different wood floors. Here's 1, 2, 3, and then we've also got marble, which I believe is either tile or marble. We've got that in red, we've got it in blue, and we've got it in black. We can also change out the color on the interior here. So we can make the whole thing black, brown, natural, or red. And then on this tufting here on the side, you can also change that to black, brown, natural, or red. We can fix the seat here. So you get 2 different options, fabric or leather, and 5 different colors, I believe. Here's fabric in black, brown, natural, red, and white. And if we switch over to leather, same colors, black, brown, natural, red, and white. Pretty good. Up here we do have an option for a CB, and I actually have it mounted on the dash. That is the bottom option. Or we can have it up here, top. And speaking of having it down there, because I kind of like it on the dash, we can look at GPS. We obviously have top left, top right, bottom left, but the other option is to go with the GPS on it's on board, and it drops it down here. Obviously, you're going to want to have your CB up higher if you're going to choose this option. I'm going to go ahead and change that back before I forget. And that pretty much rounds everything out. I'm just double checking to see if I have missed anything. Sun visor, we can see that from the outside, and we have the option for some hanging items. These are console items, dashboard, storage, and the rest is pretty much taken care of on the outside. I'm going to throw a hat in there. Nice. Oh, almost forgot one. Shifter. Kind of a big one. So he's got a couple different options, and they all have short and long variations. Here's the Eaton Fuller, short and long. The cat paw, I actually like this one. This one is long. This one is short. The piston, long. The piston, short. And the sphere, long. And the sphere, short. Other than that, I think we're just placing seat items. So I think that's pretty much, it's got quite a few options on here. You can definitely customize it. You know, being able to have those steering wheels, the dash colors, the glove box, this tufting color, the interior color, changing the seats, pretty good. I'm not really looking for a ton of other options here. With the mirrors, you can see those on the outside. You can basically either go classic that doesn't have the antenna, or you can get it with the antenna. So that is pretty much it. Let's go ahead and hop out to the outside. On the outside here, actually, let's go ahead and switch the color first. I like this dark metallic. You can do your custom color, you can do your custom metallic, and there's also, I believe, 15 different skins. I'll just kind of go through them real fast so you can see what they look like. All of these can be changed. Obviously up here, you can change these colors. So you're basically just looking for the best pattern. Ooh, like that green one. Probably go with that one, if you know my channel. So there's a few of the options. Keep it simple. We'll just go with the dark metallic. And let's go to the accessories on the outside. I actually asked for him to put my name on there. So that is not an option. If when I purchased the truck, he asked me for that. He may ask you for that. I'm not sure if he does that for absolutely everyone. But if he does, give him your name or whatever you want put down there, and he will take care of it. Bumper, quite a few. We've got the Duty here. We've got it in paint. We've got it in chrome. And we have it also in a slightly larger. I'm going to go ahead and click on big chrome, and you'll see that right in here it changes a little bit. Boom. And same thing with the paint option for that. Or you can move to the elites. Here's the elite paint, the elite chrome, and then they also have exclusive in paint and chrome. I would like to see some of these options have some lights on it. That would be kind of cool. And if you've watched my channel for any period of time, you know I don't like to spend a whole lot of time with lights. I will go ahead and put 5 or 6 across, or even if you just have the options where you tell me, like they come on there, where you just choose the bumper and then the lights are already on there, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But it would be nice to have some lights in there. Grill. So I'm just going to I'll just go through these. Clean circles. Our stock bars, 7 bars, 16, 8. We've got a clean diamond. Always like that grill. Kenworth. Horizontal 12. Vertical 13. They're kind of out of order here. Or the clean ovals. So, headlights. We've got a few options on these too. Let's do the custom. And basically all of these have a version with or without the visor. So I'll kind of come here to the side. That's your chrome with visor. You got normal lights. You got normal lights with the visor, I believe is down here. Wish these weren't out of order. Custom lights, black, and black with the visor. Again, I'll kind of do a profile so you can see the difference. No visor, with the visor. So we'll go ahead and leave that. These are just for your front mirrors. What else do we have up here? The hood. So you can have it with or without this filter. Here's what it looks like without, which is obviously more like a modern build. Or you can have it with the filters. And as long as you're going to do the filters, you might as well have an old and a newer option. So here's old chrome and here's old paint. Or you can have the chrome and the paint options in a more modern build for that air filter. You can also throw on a few lights here with this filter cover. You can just add the lights, or you can do the full cover. Completely up to you. Then we come along to the front turn light. I'll zoom in a little bit here so you can see. The exclusive 1, exclusive 2. It's kind of cool. Or you could just go with the standard paint on the outside, standard chrome. So that's the options for those. Moving along here, we got cab panels, and you got 3 different versions. You could do short with lights, or you could do short with lights. Does that work? We could do the long. So far, so we have nodes there for lights. I don't think we have any. So doesn't look like there's any difference between short with lights and short. Although you're supposed to be able to, that's just not working right now. So that needs to be fixed. Front mud flaps, you just get them in 3 different colors. There's no design on them. Black, blue, or white. And then the door steps, we have a few options. The duty paint, or you can go with the elite chrome, elite paint, and then actually back to duty again for the chrome. That is up to you. Should have tanks, huh? So you get them chrome with step. This other option here, aluminum, paint, which is probably what I would go with. Chrome, bottom paint. What's the difference then between paint? Oh, I see. So the ends of them stay chrome. And bottom chrome. So basically just complete opposite of that, which is kind of unique. I'm probably not going to put it on, but I appreciate that option. For beacon, we've got 1 beacon here, or you can put 2, and I believe for this one it puts it up here. Let's see if I change it out to a modular cab and see if those beacons are still located in the same spot. You got beacon 1, beacon 2, so you can actually put them in 3 different positions on this particular cab. Pretty cool. All right, and obviously you got your visor. Let's take a look at that right now. You got your paint and your chrome in standard and elite. So here's the 2 standards. Here's the chrome, and here's the paint. Nice how it already comes with some of those lights right there. Or you can go with the elite and go paint or chrome. I'll probably leave it standard. I don't like it to really block my view too much. Cabin light's pretty straightforward. Here's your light adapter. It comes with some already that populate, or you can go ahead and add on your own from whatever light packs that you have. So we've got exhaust, and I'll run through these. Basically 6 inches to 8 inches in all different. I'll just go through the shapes. Curve large, flat, large flat, mitered, mitered large. So you're getting the theme now. It's whatever the shape plus large. Chino, Chino large, and then all of those repeat for 7-inch and 8-inch, all the way down to your last option here with the bull large. Now you can get it with the shield or without the shield. Here's no shield. Then there's a rectangular and a circle pattern on the shield. If you want, you can get a deflector. That looks pretty beefy. Or you could go with the big deflector, which basically just adds a whole... Wow, that's pretty beefy. Side deflectors, or no side deflectors. And it's funny enough, maybe are you not allowed to take those off? Let's take this back to... Oh, wrong one. Let's go ahead and take this back to a normal deflector. In fact, let's get rid of the deflector. This should give you the option now to disable the deflector. One thing I didn't... Are the horns in here? Because I didn't see a separate node. No, I didn't see a separate node for the horns. Maybe I missed it. Oh, you got the beacons. There's just no horns on here. So, I don't know how important that is to you, but just thought I would let you know. And coming back here, if we take a different angle, we can get the trailer cables either stock, exclusive, or I really like this one, the Elite, where they make it like the exclusive, but they recess it. It's pretty cool. You can also customize the fifth wheel. Get it paint, you can get chrome, or just leave it standard. Quite a few options here on the rear fender, and they're basically glumped like everything else here. Standard, Elite, exclusive. So, and then paint versions, chrome versions. I'll just take you through some of the options right now. Quite a few. All right, so that's those options. I don't believe there's any options really for the back of the truck, right? Again, yeah, this is just the deflector. Let's take a different angle. No. Make sure I haven't missed anything here. I don't believe I have. Obviously, wheels and rims. Covered that. Okay. So then, yeah, you just have your wheels and rims here. For the back, we have the back bumper, and we've got our standard. And we can do that either in just plain, or we can do it in chrome, or we can do it in paint. Or we can go to the exclusive, which changes the entire shape of it, and do that in paint, or chrome, or another chrome. It's actually labeled exactly the same. Exclusive 1 chrome. Maybe it needs to be 2 chrome. And then let's actually get back to here so we can see the design on the mud flaps. I'll just go through the options here. Eagle, King of the Road, and Yosemite Sam. Probably my favorite. Oh, I didn't even notice that. He put my name on the back too, on that back bumper. Those lights are working. Looking pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the options for Moiza Mods T800. I really like it a lot because, obviously, like I said, inside looks very unique and very different because it is an older model. And I'm always looking at something that has a good interior. It has a good feel when you're driving it. I don't typically drive a lot on the outside. When I try, I nearly dump the load every time. So I like being on this inside, and I'm looking for the feel, and it's definitely a different type of feel, especially if you're going to go ahead and match this up. Whoops. Especially if you're going to go ahead and throw on like a wood dash or something like that. Probably match it up here as well. I don't know if that's the exact match. There's the match for it. It really gets that old vibe that I like. Anyway, that's completely up to you. I hope this video is helpful to run you through all the different options if you guys are on the fence in picking up this truck. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you can see all my videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.